Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mind Council channel. My name is Sunsu B, and today I'm going to be giving you 7 signs that somebody is in love with you, but the love that you are experiencing is toxic. And when we are in a situation where the love is toxic, we really need to evaluate whether or not we should be even in that relationship or not, because more often than not, you will have times where you enjoy spending time with this person and you have feelings for them, but you are constantly also anxious, you're constantly also upset, and you feel like the relationship is not good for you, or you are generally speaking not happy in the relationship. So I'm going to go through these signs and you can see which ones apply to you. So sign number 1, and this is a really important one, is that the person that you are with is very controlling. And controlling can happen in so many different ways. But the main ways that a person can be controlling are they control the way that you look. So they might not like that you dress a certain way, or that when you go out that you look a certain way, or that you're wearing makeup, or that you've got your nails done, or that you are, dressing really nice. Like if you're a guy, if you're wearing a suit or you're wearing your best clothes, the girl that you're with might become really anxious if you're dressing a certain way, because she thinks, oh, all of these women are going to be attracted to him. So they control the way that you dress, or they try and mold you to dress in a way that they like. So if she likes that you wear, I don't know, baggy jeans, she's going to tell you wear baggy jeans, and she's going to nag you until you do that, or she's going to nag you to grow a beard, or nag you to be in a way that she finds more attractive. And all of this is quite toxic. And in addition to controlling what you wear, they're going to control where you go and who you can see and who you can't see. Now, where you can go, they're going to be controlling. Can you go out on a girl's night out or a boy's night out? The answer is probably going to be no. And if you say yes, that I want to go out and hang out with my friends, they're going to make a big fuss about it. They're going to become very upset. They might cry. They might try and manipulate you. They're going to try everything under the sun to try and get you to not go out with your friends, basically, because they don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, most probably because they're insecure that you are out there with people that you could, maybe you get another person in who likes you or you like them, and they risk losing you. But either way, they want to control where you are going, and they only want you to go places where they feel comfortable with you going. They also control who you can see. So your family and friends, you might have a best friend before you got into the relationship, and because you got into this relationship and your partner now doesn't like the person that you are friends with, they're going to try and encourage you not to meet this person. They're going to backtalk this person and speak really bad things about them. They're going to tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't be hanging around with this person, and all of a sudden you're going to find that other relationships that you have in your life are suffering because this one person that you are in a relationship or dating or married to doesn't actually want you to be around these other people. And it's a great way that people actually get better control, is by isolating you from people that care about you, because they can then treat you however you want. And also controlling your finances. So if you are, and this happens a lot more to women than it does to men, but it happens to both couple, but it can happen to either person. It's when maybe you are not earning money and the other person is earning the money, they will control how much they give you. They're going to control how much you can spend. They're going to ask for accounts for where you have spent money, and if you feel like you are short, they're going to belittle you, or they're going to manage the finances and give you very little. And this just basically controls other things. If you don't have money in your hand, you can't go out and do whatever you want, or you can't go out with your friends and family. So it's another way of controlling you. The second sign kind of follows on from the first sign, is that they isolate you from people that care about you. And the reason that they do this is because when you are not with your family and friends, when you have kind of lost touch with them, or you're not seeing them as much as you used to, that your family and friends are always going to want what's best for you, and they can usually, because they are in an objective position, they don't have feelings for this person, they can see when someone is mistreating you better than when you can see it, and they're not going to stand for it. So they're going to probably tell you, you shouldn't be with this person, you should leave, you deserve better, etc., etc., and that puts the other person's position at risk. So they're going to encourage you to not meet with your family and friends. They're going to try and cut you off and isolate you, and that way they have greater control over you in all of the ways that I've mentioned before. So this is a big, massive red flag if the person that you are with is not comfortable with you being around your family and friends, and I'm talking like the majority of them, then this is something that you should really consider as extremely controlling and toxic behavior. The next sign is that they are very manipulative, and they will use, you know, a lot of phrases that can manipulate you into feeling more insecure about yourself, into getting what they want from you. And they will often get what they want from you by either making you feel like what you're doing is wrong or what you want is wrong, or they're going to get what they want from you by making you feel insecure about yourself. And they're going to break down your self-esteem. And the way that they do that is not necessarily always in a direct way, but they're going to do it with little things, like little jabs here and there. Oh, that dress looks nice on you, but I don't know, I think the green one is nicer because your bum looks smaller in the green one, or something, just like a little jab that's going to hurt you. And this type of jabbing you is to manipulate you into feeling insecure and doing what they want, because then they make you feel like, oh, you're not so amazing, you can't get anyone better than me, so you better stick with me and deal with all of the terrible treatment that I'm giving you. So they are going to wear down your self-esteem, and they are going to manipulate you into getting what they want. So they might give you the silent treatment, they might become abusive, they might yell, scream, become physical if they don't get things their own way. And in order to avoid these kind of confrontations, you're going to try and do everything you can to please them, and that's how a person who's manipulative controls another person. The next sign is they are jealous. Now, I'm not just talking about they are jealous of other people and when other people talk to you. That's, yeah, absolutely, they will be that as well. But they're going to be jealous of you in terms of if you have something that you're successful at, if you are looking great, if you are having small wins or big wins in life. They're not going to want you to succeed. They're going to be jealous of you and anything that you are good at or better at than them, because they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want to feel like they're losing control over you or that you can do better than them. And this is a really big red flag as well. If they are not celebrating your wins, like a partnership should be celebrating each other and backing each other and being happy for each other. If they're not celebrating your wins and encouraging you, then this person is, maybe they do love you, but that love is incredibly toxic. Next sign is whenever there's a disagreement, it's always your fault. And no matter what happens, if you guys have a disagreement about something, so say for example, you both go out and somebody looks at you and your partner gets annoyed that, oh, why was she looking at you? Oh, it's because you looked at her first. It's your fault. You can't keep your eyes to yourself, and you wear that perfume and you dress in that way and everyone always looks at you and it's your fault. They're going to turn a situation where you probably had no control over the situation, but they're going to turn it around and make it sound like it was your fault. And this again comes under the tactics of trying to belittle you, trying to pick away at your self-esteem, and that way you are more likely to feel like the person that you are with is the best that you can do, and you're going to put up with their terrible behavior. So anytime that you have something that maybe they've done something wrong, maybe they cheated on you, they're going to turn around and say it was your fault that they cheated on you. So, oh, I cheated on you because you don't give me enough time and attention, you're always so distant, I was with your friends and family and I felt so left out and lonely and I had nowhere else to go, so I cheated. See how they turn something that they've done that's very wrong and blame it on you? That's absolutely 100% manipulation, and this is how they can control somebody that they are in a relationship with, and it's very, very toxic. The next sign is that they need to know where you are at all times, and they maybe put GPS tracking software on your phone. It's always worth looking in your phone to see if there's any hidden software and getting a good antivirus or anti-theft protection software on your phone anyway, just to make sure that people can't download apps on your phone. They want to know your passwords, they want to know who you're talking to, they want to know where you are at all times. So maybe you're out and you've not spoken to them for 20 minutes and they ring you and they want to know, where are you? Who are you with? Who are you talking to? Maybe they want a picture of the person that you're with as evidence. Maybe they want a FaceTime call just to prove where you are, just to know that you are not cheating on them or that you are not with somebody else that they don't like. And this again is a very toxic sign, and it's not a sign of love or anything that is good or healthy. This is a sign of love that is possessive and controlling and jealous and very manipulative. And the final sign is they do not respect your personal boundaries. So they're going to be rude, they're going to be disrespectful. They don't care how you feel. If you do something that they don't like or you're not doing what they want you to do, they're going to be rude to you. They're going to be disrespectful. They might scream, yell, shout. They might become physical. They're basically going to overstep every boundary that you have in order to get what they want from you, because that is the absolute end goal. So personal boundaries, emotional boundaries, self-respect boundaries, they're going to overstep them all, because what is more important to them is not how you feel, but how they feel and how they're going to get what they want from you. That's the most important thing to them. So those are my 7 signs of somebody is in love with you, but that love is toxic, or you are in a very toxic relationship. And if you found that you have experienced these signs, or that you are going through these signs right now, then it's highly recommended that you reevaluate the situation that you're in, and you reevaluate if you should be in a relationship with somebody like this. There's plenty of help out there, and you don't need to be in a relationship where you don't feel loved and supported, or where you feel like the environment is very, very toxic. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe to the Mind Council channel, and thank you very much for watching.